Welcome, everyone, and we thank you for tuning in for the first ever Women's D1AA National Championship title match. The Colorado Buffaloes, number 12, take on the Northeastern Huskies. On behalf of Next Level Rugby, we welcome you back to SaberCats Stadium in Houston, Texas, where we are bringing you championship rugby. It's day 2 of the Collegiate Rugby Championships, where we've seen a spectacular weekend of matches thus far. 2 teams already crowned national champions, and now we wait to see who will be crowned the first ever D1AA national champions. My name is Bree Kim, and alongside me is the man, the myth, the legend of great American rugby, Lance Kavanaugh. Lance, so good to be in the booth with you. Talk to me about what this match means, not only for Northeastern and Colorado, but also what this means for collegiate rugby history.
Bria, I'm very excited for this matchup. You know what's better than being a national champion? Being the first ever national champion. Division I AA, laid out perfectly in this NCR structure. And this is an opportunity for one team to raise their hand and said, a bunch of people can do it after, but I did it first. Colorado or Northeastern, who will it be? This is going to be a great matchup.
Absolutely, and let's take a closer look at both of these teams. Start with Northeastern. Lance, take us through what we should expect from this side.
Northeastern team, not perfect on this season, but dominant otherwise. In 10 matches, only giving up 42 points. That is defense. 4.2 points a game is an absolute dangerous defense. Taking care of business against Virginia, Notre Dame, UConn, Boston College, and UMass. Anything in the Northeast they owned, and it's simply as their name, Northeastern, and they could be the national champion after today's result. We will find out.
Let's take a look at their roster in the forward times. Zora Hennick, Grace Preston in the front row, bolstered by Sierra Palachek and Ella Hughes in the seconds. Riley Chapman, Julia Baust, and Molly McAlevey at 6, 7, and 8. Keep an eye out for Baust at 7 and McAlevey at 8. Both were all-conference players. In the backs, you've got Isabel Del Fiero and Alex Peterson linking up for the halfback combo. Caitlin Bolin and Sydney Jocelyn are your center combo. Mira Mahmood at 11. She scored 2 tries in the semifinal. And Alex Muelas and Jolene Russo round out the back 3. Now we'll take a look at this Colorado side. Lance, take us through.
Perfection out west, 8-0 with a chance to keep it clean throughout the entire season. The point differential, maybe not as large as their counterparts in this championship match, but deserving nonetheless to be here on the doorstep. Taking care of business against Northern Iowa, Lander, who has been known to be a strong team, Montana and Colorado State, only dropping to Colorado School of Mines, which is a powerhouse amongst themselves. Colorado has stepped up to the challenge, and it looks like they're going to compete very strong for this national championship.
And your starting forwards, Hannah Bedore, Cassidy Silvas, and Azucena Flores head up your front row, with Josephine DeSalvo and Helena Mall in the seconds. Rosemary Hartzler and Sophia Tran are your starting flankers. Player of the Year finalist Lucia Hoffman at 8. In the backs, Danny Michaels and Cassidy Dugdale pair up to run the show. Kira Curtin and Noelle Bear pair up in the centers. Bear scored 2 tries in the semifinal. Club President Bridget Lindblad starts at 11. Amelia Stotland on the other wing, slotting the conversions, and Amanda Rador starting at fullback, scoring 1 try. Last match, both teams absolute dominance and perfection all season. They gather here at SaberCats Stadium for the last match of the day, the most historic, first ever D1AA National Championship match. You see Northeastern in the black and red on the right. You see Colorado in the gray on your left. Love the scenes of them running out as we get set for kickoff. These 2 teams have been waiting for just a few weeks to finally get going. Neither one had a match yesterday. Structured a little bit differently from the other 2 divisions, so they are well rested, recovered, and just ready to give it their all in this match. But first, the anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and face the north end of the stadium for our national anthem. With the center whistle tonight, Raven Jones.
The center ref, Raven Jones, as you just heard, will take control of the pitch in this one. Also refed the D1 final last night. Southern Nazarene University coming out as champions in that one. Earlier today, Colorado School of Mines defeated Endicott 38-29 for the Division III title.
All right, Dean, do you have me?
And then the Coast Guard Academy did University of Wisconsin Eau Claire 51-14 for the Division II title. Now, the last match of the day, the D1 AA final.
All 23 that are here today. Let's go. Let's fucking do this. Let's win this game. Today you're playing for yourself. You're playing for your teammates. Remember your why, and remember we got a long game ahead of us. Let's get out there. Let's hit hard. Let's keep it up for the full fucking 80. And remember, nothing worth it is ever easy. Yep. So this is gonna be hard, but we got it. We're capable. We're awesome. We're intelligent, and let's fucking win this game. Yeah, okay. Hate does not exist on this rugby field, does it? Aye, Captain! Fear does not exist on this rugby field, does it? Aye, Captain! Defeat will not exist on this rugby field, will it? Aye, Captain! I can't hear you! Aye, Captain! We're gonna fucking let's
Rugby fans, here we are. Get ready, hey fans.
That doesn't get you going. I don't know what will. Beautiful camera work from our crew. Getting the team going, your Northeastern captains. And as Colorado awaits them.
Black Captain. Did you? Yep.
Not too bad.
Black Captain. Good.
Nice little handspring for warm-up. And we see Northeastern in the black on your left. Raven Jones gets the whistle going, and we are off, kicking to Colorado in the gray. Not taken cleanly, but we'll play on here. First passage of play sees it through a few set of hands. That's DeSalvo who gets tackled. Quick whistle. It is a penalty. And they will quick tap here. Big carry there from Colorado. Michaels goes back towards the top of your screen. Again, looking for DeSalvo, the senior from Atlanta, Georgia. Continues on that side of the pitch. Looking for a gap is Dugdale. Doesn't find one, so it's taken down. Good little tip pass from Colorado. Florence stays on her feet. Clean ball out from that ruck. Continuing to play, making small meters up. Playing again on that right-hand side of the set door, the first year from Wichita, Kansas. Quick pick off. That's Michaels who gets tackled.
Away, Black.
Gets that ball out, hits the deck, but is collected cleanly.
Last play.
Just over midfield, or just awaiting to cross midfield. Michaels had plenty of touches on the ball thus far.
Lower. That's fine.
A few more meters from Noel Baer, who scored 2 tries in the semifinal, but that pass does not go to hands. It will be the first scrum.
You can already see the energy from this Colorado side. Unfortunately, this ball isn't cleanly contained and gathered, but 30 meters off of just absolute clean structure. Every ruck resourced properly, right energy. It looks like Colorado had a mindset in this match.
So we'll see what Northeastern does here. This is Del Fiero with the put. Ball comes out quickly, but good pressure from Danny Michaels. Northeastern, though, gets a break. That is the number 15. Going up the side, it's Jolene Russo. Russo stays on her feet, finally taken down from Dugdale. Northeastern, significant meters made off of that scrum, and they will continue on. That's the hooker, Zora Hennick. Just inside the 10 here. Looking to play quickly and go out wide here. Mahmoud scored 2 tries in the last semifinal, looking for more points in this one. Colorado stays out of that ruck. This one goes through Hughes. Playing at a quick pace is this Huskies side. Now through Preston.
Ball, Gray, no hands, Gray, no hands. Just left there.
Clear comms from the referee there.
Fine.
Made it messy, though. Northeastern still able to clean it up. Now they're going to go slow.
Fine there.
Forwards picking off of the ruck,
No
knowing their
hands,
scrum
no
half
hands.
is at the base. So Baus makes it to ground now. They'll go another, this time through Preston. Del Fiero trying to dig out that ball and try to hit Peterson. Peterson gets it out now, goes behind to Boland. Boland still keeps it in hand. Now inside, about 4 meters out. Del Fiero gets it out there. McAlevey, will McAlevey make it over the whitewash? It's wrestling over, looks like there's bodies. And it is held up.
And there's so much that can be said about this Northeastern attack. Line
Yeah,
break
this wasn't quite
immediately,
physical.
wasting no time. Rizzo goes basically from the 50 to the 5-meter line on one sweeping run, and Colorado able to hold their space and keep them out of the try zone.
Colorado so physical on that one, but Northeastern already back on the prowl. But good driving tackle back from Rodori. Drop kick didn't quite go where they wanted it to, so Northeastern now through Hennick again. See what Peterson does here again through Boland. This time through Mules. Will Mules get it down? And that is Alex Mules from Barcelona, Spain. Look at that. She knows where the camera is. That's the first try of this championship match.
And that is just a sequence of work being done. Able to be held off and held up for a try, taking the kick and going from one side of the pitch to the other, figuring out where the space is. So many of those Colorado Buffaloes on the wrong side of the ruck, and all it took was hands to get around the corner. Extra pass not needed. All you need is leg drive. And the first try of this championship match is an absolute teamwork try. Great work by Northeastern.
Fantastic movement from this Husky side. Had already seen the handling go so quickly through Del Fiero, Peterson, and Boland. And that kick clear as day through McAlevey, the Player of the Year finalist. Northeastern up 7-0 early in this match.
And those converted tries are going to be very important. If you can add that extra 2 to each try you get in, it's going to be very important as we move later in this match. Kicking is so important to this game, championship level.
The Huskies excited to escape the Northeastern cold
How's that?
for a
Good.
weekend. It's
Thank
about
you.
70 degrees or so here in Houston. Some wet conditions earlier. I think it's dried up a little bit throughout the day. Northeastern back on the attack now.
Last forward here.
We've seen good, strong carries throughout their forward pack, but it looks like it was knocked on in the tackle. So Colorado now with another opportunity at the scrum.
Great hooker. That's your mark there. Thank you, sir.
And minimizing mistakes is going to be the name of this game. Colorado with a chance for pure attack on the green side of the field. They might be able to showcase a little bit of what they've shown in their structure, getting 30 meters in their first possession of the ball.
Crouch.
Danny Michaels looking on to see where Dugdale wants to go and orchestrate the set piece.
That's fine. Great scrum.
Very quick ball. Nice hook from Colorado. They will go the strong side. Oh, nice little break from Rodori. Rodori keeps her feet.
No,
Still
Bravo!
going. Finally taken down. That was a beautiful break from the fullback. Noel Bear takes that one on. A quick penalty, not releasing, says Raven Jones. Colorado looking exciting from that initial break, but Northeastern so quick on that poach.
And we've seen in the first 10 minutes of this match 2 long breaks from both 15s, stopped presumably by both 15s. The fullbacks might be injecting into the line and giving pace in this match.
Thank you.
Just showing the picture that that you need the referee to see. That was good, quick body position from Northeastern, so able to retain possession. That was the first line out of the match there. Looking to spread it wide, got some dummy runners back inside, opening up the width. Here we go, Northeastern on the attack again through the 15. That's Jolene Russo, who had a break earlier, just a few moments ago.
15.
And another penalty, this time not rolling away. Believe that's on Rodor. I think Northeastern will take their time now and through the boot of Peterson will travel to just inside the 22 for a line out.
Yeah, again, fullbacks establishing themselves in this matchup. I love when back 3 get involved. It's an explosive, fun, wide game when you get back 3 players involved with line breaks.
We've already called their names multiple times in the first 9 minutes, Lance. I'm sure we will not get tired of saying their names, though. It's going to be electric to see.
Were they on sides on that?
Gets it out cleanly as Northeastern looking to spread it wide again. And, of course, through the 15 again, Russo.
Thank you.
Russo gets it back into the swinger. Lots of speed from Mira Mahmood, who was electric in the semifinal. Colorado putting some pressure on in the ruck, but Northeastern does well to keep it. Now consolidating through their forwards. They're going to go through some picks. This time through Grimes.
You're fine. I'm right here.
This time getting it out wide to Jocelyn. Jocelyn getting it down cleanly. Almost too easy for Sydney Jocelyn. Northeastern gets their second try in this half.
And that is as well worked a try as we've maybe seen all weekend. Line break leading to a penalty, setting up for a line out. That is just establishment rugby, playing your structure, finding a space when it's needed. And Sydney, the namesake, driving into the try line, going down under the tacklers or would-be tacklers and finding what's necessary. Determined with that fin and diving in. Referee is right there. Ravens right there to call that, and that is just wanting it more, using the fin to slide in, and Northeastern up with an early lead with Colorado showing spurts of fight and bringing it back, but Northeast defense and that potent attack is giving them an early lead in this championship.
Conversion no good. That time attempted. And Sydney Jocelyn there, the sophomore from Devon, Pennsylvania, just looked so confident and attacked the line at such speed. There was no stopping her. So that puts us at 12-0 in favor of the Huskies. See some of the Colorado fans there with their signs. Not to be feared. That kick, though, does not go 10.
Options. Have a re-kick. Scrum. Scrum center option.
So we'll be a Northeastern scrum right at midfield.
Yep.
And this is standard attacking platform. Northeast have shown that they can go left to right, right to left. They have dynamic players that can break the line. Early in the match, this is a good way to establish how you want to set up for scrums for the rest of the match. Do they go direct hit up? Do they try to go around the corner and get it to the edge? There's so many options. Let's see what Northeastern does in this first early midfield scrum.
Set.
They beat UVA in the semifinal 38-24, and it was a similar storyline at the beginning. Jumped out to an early lead. They were able to manage that lead from start to finish. Here we go, another break here. That one, I think, forward. Oh, the timing. The opportunity was there, but Del Fierro just couldn't quite get that offload off in time. So we'll take a look at that replay. Close. No cigar.
Yeah, and once you have the 8 going around the corner, able to take up so many meters, she had the right idea. The timing just wasn't perfect. And in the earlier scrum, you seen she almost passed it forward, getting tackled. It looks like she's just a little bit ahead or moving just a little half second too late. But that's a good lesson to learn early. Let's see how she handles it for the rest of the match.
Yeah, you saw her just kind of smacking herself in the face like, oh, I messed up that one. She'll be asking for that one back, but
Hold. Yeah, I see it.
just some messages there from Raven Jones and fixing the scrum. Some pressure here from Northeastern, but a penalty on Grimes.
You behind the mark.
So penalty will go, but I don't think the tap was taken right through the mark. So Colorado looking to choose. Looks like they will go for a kick for touch.
Yeah, giving themselves a little bit of space, getting off the heels of their own try line. This Northeastern side has shown how dangerous they can be if they have confidence.
Thank you.
And this is a good chance for them to establish who they want to be or who they will be with this first set piece line out. It's a great area to attack. And now the question, do you go direct or around the corner?
Taken cleanly there from the Buffs, and they'll begin their attack. Going out the backside there. Bounces, but still kept in hand by Radori. Man, look at that pace. Amanda Radori, she's still going. Oh, and just enough done from Northeastern to get that ball out. But man, Lance, I thought Radori was hitting a home run.
Yeah, we've seen a few splashes of the speed. I wonder what had happened if this pass right here was handled cleanly instead of behind, but able to gather up the bouncing ball and pin the ears back. We have a cheetah down the sideline, stretching and just trying to stay in bounds as best as she can. I think she also let go of the ball just to keep the play in bounds. But man, you give her 5 more meters, expand that touch line 5 more meters, we might be looking at points on the board.
Man, that battle between Russo and Rador all game long, that's what I want to see.
That's fine.
Northeastern back with the possession. Big push from the Buffs, though. Little ball back inside, that time through Jocelyn, the try scorer. Now looking to go out wide are the Huskies here. Great little take from Russo, trying to get it out now.
We'll do the obvious one.
Oh, ball doesn't quite go to hands. Otherwise, that was looking quite dangerous.
We're really looking at an open game. Both teams are flying and playing with speed. Here, just a half second. Do you pass it before the contact or after? But once the jersey is getting grabbed, if she doesn't get her arms hit on that pass, we're looking at another break and possibly even more points. The split seconds between points and no points are just immense in this early part of this match.
Yeah, all the difference. And I think even Noelle Bear's hands just did enough there in trying to tackle Russo that disrupted that offload. Colorado working for it. Just haven't had a lot of attacking possession. Nice little switch back inside there. Oh, a nice little fend to go along with it. That's Kira Curtin.
No.
Curtin, a nice little carry there. Now looking to get it out. Spread the floor. Another fend from Bear. Fending again. Still hasn't been taking the ground. Keeping that ball alive are the Buffs. Like what I'm seeing from Colorado here. Now they're shying away a little bit from contact. Haven't quite gone up directly, so they will go to ground here. Michaels took a second. Now getting it out to one of her forwards. This one to Flores here. Now going through, Dugdale knew that she had support outside. That one was Hoffman. Quick little pick from Silvas there. Very reminiscent of what we saw earlier in the match. Oh, and here we got a nice little break there. Bear able to get some more positive meters, open it up a little bit more. Able to keep it in hands is Hoffman. And now the advantage, Northeastern called offsides. Colorado will take advantage of this here. Good work on the ground, and it seems like there's another advantage going on. Continuing to play are the Buffs.
Come back here. Hiding offside.
So no advantage gain. It will go back to the original penalty. We'll see what Colorado decides to do here.
Yeah, it's just such physicality from this Colorado side. We've seen multiple fins,
on the ground, so we came back.
multiple charging runs. I mean, as far as ball carrying, this Colorado side definitely has advantages player for player against this Northeastern side.
And still keeps it, even though the ball hit the ground. Now Hartzler playing in a little scrum half. Keeping that ball in hand. Oh, great tackle there from her opposite number. That was Mahmoud. But no release there. Quick tap from the scrum half. Colorado again on the go. Not sure if Northeastern was on sides there, but continuing to play on.
Lost forward here. Advantage, Red. Red advantage.
Met with immense pressure from Northeastern. An error from Colorado. Northeastern will continue to play now. The sun's peeking out. 19 minutes in, now the ball hits the deck, gets a little messy. No advantage gain, so we'll go back.
Good here.
So we'll be a scrum. Let's take a look now down sideline. Let's chat with Dan who's on the pitch with us.
There you go.
Oh, I love hearing your voice up there, Bree Kim, and I know for good reason. Up here we have the matchup right now. Northeastern is leading 12-0. It got busted wide open by Moelas Del Noel, and from there it's just been phase after phase. Colorado finally finding some defensive structure, leading the charges, Hoffman, and she's huffing and puffing to get over the line. We've got to see what Colorado can come up with, but Northeastern looking stellar in the speed, stellar in the defense, and they've got more gas in the tank with the deep bench. It's going to be a matchup, and that's for sure. Already showing out here, and it looks like Northeastern might be off to the races, but Bree, back up top two. We got a lot more rugby.
Get out!
Thanks so much, Darian. So good to have you on the show with us, of course. Darian hosting the Collegiate Rugby Show all weekend. Having her and Pat Clifton on just makes for such a good product for National Collegiate Rugby. Of course, all put on by Next Level Rugby here, getting the absolute best show that you could ask for collegiate rugby in the U.S. I mean, to get, when you're playing on this team, on any of these teams this weekend, and for your friends and family to be able to watch back home, thank you again for tuning in, but just such good entertainment all weekend, brought to you from Houston, Texas. Northeastern now with a throw not straight.
We'll come back to the free kick.
So we'll be brought back to the free kick.
Numbers.
Again, Colorado just had too many in the lineout to begin with, so despite the Husky error, they will retain the ball. It'll be a free kick. It's tapped by Del Fiero. Now looking to handle it out wide. Hit the speed. That ball doesn't go to hands.
Backwards.
Cleaned up from the Huskies, and that one's going to be Muelas. The try scorer gets tackled out of bounds, and look at those Colorado fans right there loving what they see.
No. Line up. Line up. On your mark. There's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Looks like they're trying to spell something out for us, too.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Down, Greg.
And I'm not sure, Lance, if you caught that. I couldn't quite read it, but I just I didn't have much time to read that. But love to see the fan support from the Buffs cheering on their side as Noel Bear, just an absolute standout for this squad. Took it to ground in that last phase. Been loving seeing they just executed so well from both of these sides. Now grappling, wrestling for that ball, but it will be Colorado who took it to ground.
Backwards.
Hits the deck, goes backwards, says the ref. Oh, but stripped somehow from Grace Preston. Don't know how she got her hands on that one, but away we go. Huskies now on the transition. McAlevey, so dangerous in the 8-man jersey. Hasn't had a lot of room to run yet. We know how dangerous she is. Big hit from this Colorado side. It's really been a back and forth affair in these first 23 minutes. Nice soft pass back inside. Looking for that counter ruck.
You have to roll.
And it looks like the referee. Good work from the Buff side. And again, going quick, barreling through the contact there. Hoffman doesn't want to give any time to this Husky side. Colorado still going. Now looking for their shape. You've got a runner. Carrying that ball at speed. That's good pace there. It's what Colorado does. They know how to attack at pace. It's how they topped UNI in the semifinal. They spread their scoring. They scored 34 points against UNI last week. They had 5 different try scorers. They controlled the pace throughout the entire match. Looking to do that again this time, but just haven't found the points yet. Crossing over midfield now. That is Silvas again with the carry.
You're fine. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there.
This time looking to hit the edge defender. Can they get it out? Wraps up that last one. Not too much more space there, but Trahan stays in bounds, but ball gets popped out. Still in bounds is Russo, but her leg got tied up in that tackle. We hope that she's okay. Play still going here. It was an ugly way to fall, but I do think that Russo's okay. I think I get back up on the outside of your screen. You see the replay there in the top left-hand corner. Northeastern still going. This time, just trying to stretch the width to the other side of the field.
Get out! Great. Great, Captain. Okay. Lots of rough penalties here, okay? Okay. We've had a couple not rollings, right? And just general hands in, okay? Okay. Clean that up for me. Yes. Next one, I need to go in my pocket, okay? Yes. That's 3. Thank you so much.
Lance, I'm loving the clear comms that we get from Raven Jones and the ref crew in this match, but it's been back and forth. It's been an arm wrestle this half.
Yeah, and Northeastern being up 12 points gives them the advantage in this arm wrestle now that they find sort of a 50-50 plays back and forth. But what you've been given from the referee Raven Jones, who's one of the premier referees in the nation, is clear communication, and there's no surprises. She's told them multiple times that rolling away is an issue, and I love the control the referee has in this game so far.
Yeah, I love the insights that we get. If you're new to rugby, you always get the ref as the extra voice on the pitch. But right now, turn our eyes back to the action. Great run from Mira Mahmood.
Greg, get out! Greg, get out! Thank you!
Rador doing everything she can to show the ref the picture that she wants. Does so well. That's how the players respond to the referee. That's how you work together on the field. That's really a huge part of rugby. Huskies now looking to attack.
No hands, Greg!
That time through Baust. Colorado still a little bit chippy in the breakdown there, still making it messy. That time, plenty of time for the Huskies. Pick and go on that one. And you can see Del Fiero just conducting them, orchestrating them, telling them where to go.
Well, Greg.
Looks like now she wants this ball. Gets it out to her fly half. Spinning it out wide, a little pause there, but a big gap to hit. Will she get through? Oh my. There you go, Jolene Russo. A big 5 for Northeastern. That's the 3rd try on the day for this team.
And that is also another well-worked piece of rugby. They developed the space by crashing on the left, orchestrated by the leadership. And when Russo found the space, she took it and all of it. Multiple players touching the ball in this phase build-up, going out the back. And from there, 2 defenders taking on the passer. And once Russo had the space, she knew she was in. Right foot step, allowing the defense to cross her face and dive in for the try. But the way that the ball was held up and the space created by these distributors gives Northeastern an advantage that they've shown so far. The physicality markers has been going to Colorado with ball carriers, but manufacturing and operating in the space and converting that space has been a Northeastern advantage, and it's showing on the scoreboard.
The one that I said not rolling, it was the ball carrier laying on top of the ball.
Beware of the dogs.
Which should have been not releasing. So I gave
Northeastern fans loving it. Some waving in the stands.
Yep.
Jolene Russo from Burlington, Massachusetts, the junior, waving to her fans after getting that try down. And Lance, I mean, you ran us right through that replay. And what I loved about that too was Caitlin Bolin in the number 12 jersey, who assisted with that try. She had just the slightest of pump fakes. It was just an extra half second that she held onto that ball before releasing it to Russo, which froze that Colorado defender, which is part of the C's for Russo. And they're back at it again already. McAlevey, does she stay in bounds? I don't think so. At least not the AR.
We have touch.
Not to the AR.
Thank you.
Jones sees her touch judge. Colorado doing well to use the sideline there, so we'll be a line out to Colorado.
That's good. You're good there.
Yeah, and the touch judge right on that. Stepped out just barely with that right foot on the edge. And the touch judge, former military man Joshua Bond, big referee energy through the time, and he was right on top of it. And now we have a free kick. Raven, both referees on top of it this match. Well, all 3, excuse me.
On top of it for sure. So sharp. You know, Colorado attempted a short 5-meter throw, but it did not go 5 meters. It was right in front of Jones. So it will be a free kick. Del Fiero gets us going again. Just handling so sharp here and able to get, that time is negative meters. Good Colorado defense there. Quickly goes the Colorado attack. Oh, what a fend on Northeastern. Del Fiero just hit the ground. The Buffs now running into the sun. Running into the sun she goes. Keeps barreling forward for a few extra meters. Great carry from Preston. We go now testing this time.
Tackle!
Turnover from none other than Russo, the recent try scorer. Just when Colorado thinks they have something going, it's a turnover from Northeastern that makes them have to go back and work for it again.
Good plan. No, great. No. What 10 has to roll first.
Again, it's more discipline there at the breakdown. Colorado needs to work to adjust, and I think Raven Jones will share a message here.
Tackler, 10. Captain. So we just had a chat. We had another penalty. I'm talking you through it, right? Let's have some more responsiveness, guys. More discipline at the ruck.
There's going to be a yellow card issued for repeated offense there.
On my whistle, please. On my whistle.
So
And I
there
mean,
is
down 17 points, the
Cassidy.
last thing you would want to see is your fly half taking a break. Cassidy on the sideline, and this disadvantage could spell very bad omen for Colorado, who's had struggles getting real offense going since the earliest part of this match.
exactly not what you wanted to see, and Colorado just trying to scrape and get something going right there. Unfortunately, ball goes out of bounds, but exactly what you said, Lance. Trying to fight to get back into this game. Multiple tries down, and just the discipline is costing them at the moment. And now you've got to fight even harder. Missing your fly half, that's really tough for your back line and just your movement all around the field. So Northeastern looking to try to take advantage of this momentum here. Nice little carry, good footwork from the number 13, Jocelyn. Looking to go again now. And now streaking through is McAlevey. McAlevey, is she gonna go all the way down the sideline? Fending a few more off, looking for support, does she need it? Oh! And just when we thought we had it, Russo couldn't keep it in her hands. Ooh, and Colorado is feeling very relieved not to have to fight another try, because Lance, boy, was that close.
And there was no need to pass, but if you do need to pass, it has to be converted. I mean, what a thunderous run down the touchline, carving up the defense, grabbed by multiple players, could have easily leg drive and fell into the try zone. And that offload just unable to go to hand. I mean, Northeastern is showing offensive explosion throughout this first half.
Set. Hold black.
They have been unlocking the width, and McAlevey, we've seen her just sitting at the sideline waiting for those opportunities. We've seen several already. That one just goes begging.
Much better outcome.
Colorado looked to relieve the pressure and kick it out. Believe it will be about 6 or 7 meters outside of their try zone. So some relief, not much. Northeastern gets the attacking line out.
I mean, do they have a rolling ball in their repertoire? We're about to find out.
Backwards is fine.
That one doesn't go cleanly, but it's cleaned up by Baus. No rolling ball this time. We'll have to wait for that one. But the forwards keep rolling on here. Will they get it down here? Trying to find the green. Oh, big stand from Colorado. Will she get it down? Held, says Raven Jones. That's a quick whistle. Huge defensive physicality from this Buffalo side. You love to see it.
And I mean, if you are going to live on the razor's edge, this is how you do it. Almost giving up a long line break try. Colorado says no. Line out ensues and multiple pick and goes, drive and driven back. Colorado holds strong, and now the Buffs can really relieve some space and get a little space away from their own try line.
Got some more space, and now they'll have to work again. Back on the defense. After a drop kick from Kira Curtin. They have played a ton of defense. Really like the push there from the counter. Rocco and spots the gap is Del Fierro. Del Fierro tries to goose step. Del Fierro stepping again. Del Fierro, can she get there? Short of the try line. Northeastern looking to go again.
Advantage red.
Has the advantage.
It's up.
Can they get it down?
No hands, blue.
Clear comms from Jones. Can they go again? And this time it is dotted down. Finds the green. Northeastern for their 4th try of the match. Waiting to get a number there to see who the try scorer was. Believe it was the number 4, Sierra Palachek, the junior from San Francisco. She gets it going for these Huskies, and they cannot be stopped.
And the power of Palachek getting lower and just driving. She lunged forward, had the ball down for a second, took the referee a second to get around to the right position, but she is clearly on the ground. Players are driving her back while she's already grounding the ball. And I mean, led by the line break from Del Friero, who almost jitterbugged herself all the way to the try line, shaking and grooving through multiple players. I mean, that was an amazing, well-worked try after the goal line dropout. They found the space after manufacturing it and drive in for the goal. That is what you love to see in offensive rugby.
I love that, Lance. She really did jitterbug herself the way through. Just the footwork on the grad student Del Fiero, and then just a few carries to keep it going, and Palachek reaping the rewards on that one. We take another look here. Again, Colorado was very physical on the line, but just time and time again, you start to wear, and Palachek was able to spot the gap.
Yeah, and with the offsides advantage on top of that, they had so much going on. Colorado were really up against the wall on that. It's important to know they didn't get a card or any other issues with it as well.
I'm flying over to California.
Absolutely. And they're back on the attack again. Colorado just has to look for some way to turn it over, but there is a whistle. Looks like there's someone down from the Colorado side, so just seeking some attention here. I hope they're all right. There's 4 minutes left to play in this first half. It has really become a clear day here in Houston, Lance, and I mean, this field has seen a lot of action already today. Let's take a look through some of the big highlights and big hits we've seen.
And then she started moving, but I'm gonna have to check. Usually I would just play, but she just.
Yeah, and in that collision, she might have landed with her head against the ball carrier's hip, and that's just a shocker if your neck get twisted or your shoulder get twisted in there. But like I've been saying, physically, Colorado is standing up really well, especially with ball in hand. But Northeast have figured out and cracked the code of managing space, manufacturing space, and taking advantage of it. Between the towering runs by Rizzo, the towering runs by the 8-man Molly McAvee, they have shown their prowess to get the ball down the field. And also, when it's time for defense, Rizzo has taken the ball, physically removed the ball from multiple ball carriers, getting the ball back for this Northeastern side. We're looking at Rizzo really raising her hand to show this might be one of her best performances. And in this first half, she's played, I mean, outside of the knock on going in the score from the line break from the 8, she's played almost as perfect game as you can ask.
Yeah, so what I've seen is one red.
Certainly in Northeastern, just, you take a look at the messages here. Referees, of course, having a moment to be able to chat, but
she didn't let the ball go. I was like,
Northeastern should be very happy with the way that this first half has gone.
This time, I've been watching it. I was like, I'm waiting for them to get hands on it, and then she's kind of
4 tries scored.
And then that's when I called it. So
by this Husky side, each by a different person on the team. That really shows how this team has performed all half. Looks like this player is all right and was able to return to their team.
She's gonna stay? She's okay? Okay. Okay.
So we're good to go here. 4 minutes left in this half. Again, Colorado has a yellow card, just waiting to return. Should return before the end of the half, but we will see. So it will be a scrum now to Northeastern.
On my whistle. Oh, sure.
And I'm going to be honest, this is actually more dangerous for Colorado than the open play that they were dealing with. Now you have the wide side of the field and a green attacking platform. This is where you go right at it. The question is, as I've been asking, do they go direct through the middle of the field, or do they try to find a way to get it all the way to the wide edges? And with the runners that they have outside with Rizzo and the way that she's been taking up meters, I would say they go right to her and let her work.
Certainly, Russo has been just absolutely electric this half. Why not go and attack through her? Those midfield scrums, always dangerous to defend.
Let's try that again. Up, yeah, same play.
Jones says we're going to reset here.
Do we need to make a replacement? We're going to have it again. One more time. Let me go on this side.
Yeah. And this has to go to the 10 because of the position that the scrum has. So the 8 pick doesn't seem to be a good option here. So with that, and Colorado's fly half is out of the game, so they have way more space on the outside with those backs. I think this is going to Russo, excuse me.
Hold that.
I think you're right there, Lance, and had the one-on-one if they wanted it, but they're going to go ahead and take the extra width. A little kick through. Haven't seen much of that. Ooh, low, and Russo recovers. That is exactly who they wanted to go to, Lance. You predicted it yourself. Del Fiero now quickly on that side. This time finds her fly half. Peterson gets it down. Oh, so well worked. What a beautiful try. Northeastern try number 5. This time through Alex Peterson.
And the computer science major, Alex Peterson, has cracked the code and figured it out. The kick here, perfectly weighted. All players on sides. The bounce is preferable. And guess who's there on the spot at the moment? The player whose name we've been calling throughout this entire match. And from there, all you have to do is set it up. The ruck is clean. And even the pick from the 9, even Del Furo picking the ball up and bringing the defender in was enough to confirm the space and let that space shine. And all it took was a kick and a leg drive. And here we are with Northeastern extending that lead. What a great bit of play from this side. I am impressed.
That was a thing of beauty. And just as you said, Del Fiero, just quick off the ruck, knew that she was going to be putting Colorado on their heels even more, just catching them off guard. Now looking for the conversion. Can she add an extra 2?
I just said the kicker had 20 seconds. She's over.
Good strike, but just wide there. So that will be 29-0, and I think that takes us to half. Shut out are the Colorado Buffs.
I don't hear you anymore. You're breaking up.
Northeastern very happy with that first half. Let's go down to Darian, who is pitch side with the Colorado coach.
Yeah, I think we're all there for that.
Thanks, Bree. Down here with me, Coach Beth,
Oh, yeah,
right?
sorry.
A hard first half, though, but a lot of hard hits coming in for Colorado University. What's that chat going to look like?
Yeah, I think we just have to match their physicality. We have to tackle. We have to run with friends. And when we put possession together, we're looking okay.
And Doug Dale should be coming back from the yellow card here pretty soon. What's that going to mean for the team?
Yeah, if I know anything about Cassie, she's going to have a fire this second half.
A lot to talk about, Coach. Good luck for that second half, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Back up top to you guys.
Thanks, Darian. Good thoughts there from Coach Humphrey. We will be back in just a few moments. Halftime, it is 29-0 to Northeastern, but don't go away. We've got another 40 minutes for you, full of action. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Let's go. In a sport of power and precision, you need a powerful and precise camera. Analyze your game. Build your team. Grow together.
Ready? Up.
VO captures moments. A powerful camera for a powerful sport.
Rugby!
Hello and welcome.
And welcome back to the D1AA Women's Final, Colorado versus Northeastern. We are here at SaberCats Stadium in Houston, Texas. Just a few minutes of halftime for these two teams to catch their breath. But after the first half, it is Northeastern up 29-0. But take a look at those Colorado fans there, just loving the support there. And it's been 5 tries scored for Northeastern, 2 conversions. Been an action-packed half, but let's go down to Darian Lovelace, who is sidelined.
All right, Coach Keith down here with the 29-0 lead, and you are smashing it. How's that feel?
Oh, the energy is great. We're just loving how we're playing. We're playing on pace. It's just a great feeling to be coming in at half at 29-0 right now. Yep.
Could we get a zoom in though on the head that we've got going on here for Coach Keith? A team effort, right?
Oh, big time. Yes, we all do gooder. I'm like, yep, put it on my next bald head. We'll get the nice shininess going. Yep.
What does it mean to have such a deep bench the way that you guys have developed for the program?
Oh, it's mountains. Makes mountains. Makes real good things happen. Like we just told them, like, empty your tank. Now we got depth. We got people that can really step in and keep the game going, keep our momentum, keep our pace.
Northeastern really leading with the engine. The dogs are really leading on top here. Back up top to you, Bree.
Thanks so much, Darian. Love to get the insight from Keith there, and even more so loving the glitter. I wonder if this is all inspired. We're seeing a trend of glitter on people's faces and heads throughout the rugby scene. Wonder if that's inspired by Canadian star Asian Hogan Rochester, but maybe that's just recency bias. We get back underway here, just 1 minute into the second half. Colorado on the left in the gray kit, North the black and red. As you heard there, Keith very happy with how this team has performed thus far. 5 tries, each scored by someone different on the team. Makes it very hard to defend, but Colorado had the yellow card taking them into the halftime. They're now back at full force. We saw a number of glimpses from the number 15 who just had the ball there, Amanda Rodori. She has been electric, and I think it will be just a few moments until we see more from her, but they will have to win the ball back first. It's Northeastern's possession here, first scrum of this half.
Of course. Thanks. No push to the balls in, okay?
We get a good look here at the opposite 15 just now. That was Jolene Russo, who has been absolutely electric for this Northeastern side. Looks like we've also made some substitutions as well. I believe we saw Juliana McDonald come in for the Buffalo side. Northeastern, though, had some pressure at the ruck, but still gets that ball out cleanly. They will continue to go. Get a few meters through Hinnick there. Now looking to get it spread out wide. Handling is looking pretty good so far. Stretching it out, trying to pin the defenders. Here we go. Jolene Russell again. Russo this time gets the support from Mahmoud. Haven't seen Mahmoud score yet, but scored 2 tries in the semifinal.
Last foot, we're all offsides here. New advantage. New advantage.
You can hear just the yelling from the referee here. Just Colorado not on sides, but doesn't matter because it will be try number 6 for Northeastern, this time through Alex Muelas. Oh, how about that for a photo finish? That's try number 2 for her and try number 6 for the Husky side.
And if you add in the penalties and the issues that Colorado's having defensively, that does not nullify the great attacking situation that we're seeing from Northeastern. Hands will do it, and once you get it to your skilled players, let them work. One fin and she's in, and all it took was a little bit of forward running and determination. Look into the eyes, running right at you. She knew she had it, and once she dotted it down, it's time to have some fun. 1 hug, 2 hugs from the teammates, and as always, so woo! You gotta love the celebration, but also you gotta love the team effort, the way that they kept the ball in play, manufactured the space. I've said this multiple times about this team. They have it figured out. They've cracked the code, and it's showing up on the scoreboard in a big way.
McAlevey tries for another conversion, does not go. So will remain 34-0, first try of the half. Alex Muelas, who got us going with the scoring to start the match, starts us off again in the second half. Just leading by example as Alex Muelas gets some support from her team, knowing exactly where the camera's going. How about those cowboy hats? Loving the extra kit there. Some good work from this squad. Dog support out in full support there, and now receiving that kick is Palachek, who scored earlier. Northeastern feeling strong and confident about the way that they've started. They will continue to get going. Colorado, though, has to fight these discipline errors. They've been offsides and have committed a number of issues at the breakdown. You wonder what the messages were at halftime from Coach Bethany Humphrey. Discipline is the main error. They will now get another opportunity with ball in hand as that pass does not go to hand. It was a knock on against Northeastern.
And Colorado really has to sink back into just cleaning up the handling errors. They have set themselves up with attacking platforms, able to run their plays, run their moves. But as soon as the ball starts to get outside of the 13, it seems to be handling errors and a lot of different issues. And also on the other side of the ball, you have Russo, who's literally taking the ball away from players and manufacturing great defense for Northeastern. Colorado has to figure out a way to maintain possession, build the phases, and put this Northeastern side under some real pressure.
Yeah, they've really not maintained any possession recently, and they've strung together some phases early on in the match, but then after that, just really hadn't found the composure again. But they do have an advantage here, looking to get it going. This one goes through Flores and now gets that ball out to try to go a little give and go there.
You're good, you're good.
Dugdale, who was out for the last 10 minutes of the first half, trying to make her mark.
You're driving in, okay?
We'll go back for the initial penalty. Jones says nothing was happening there, no go forward momentum. So
Driving in.
going against, I believe that is Kyra Grimes.
Kind of.
Getting some big cheers now. Loving that, going back to the Buff squad with the cowbells and all, the stampede. It's a nice, nice touch finder there. Looked like it was initially going to be kept in bounds.
Thank you. you're gonna hold this mark. You're good there.
And I got to say, Bree, I really do appreciate the energy from the stands, the fans, everyone involved with Colorado. They are still in this fight. And I think we're going to get some points from this Colorado side. They've been so close. I think their time is coming.
Not 5. We have not 5. Not 5.
Oh, I don't know about that call. That looked like they really attempted to make sure that they kept their footing until after they had caught the ball. But who am I to fight the referee there? Again, just line out error. You take a look. I don't know. It looked like Badori had caught that ball and then ran forward, but I don't know. That's a tough one, Lance. That's a tough one. Northeastern, back on it.
Yep.
No, Ray. No, Gray, no. Play on. Thank you.
Listening to the referee there, it's really been the biggest obstacle for this Buffalo side.
Play on.
Continuing to get going, this time through Hughes.
Get them offsides.
Offsides continues to be the struggle for this Buffalo side. Some pressure now. Just doing everything they can. Looks like they almost knocked Bruce out of bounds. She goes out of bounds, but ball stays in play. Hughes now offloads that, or gets that pass out, excuse me. Still keeping her feet. Finally gets dragged down by Colorado. Good work from the prop there. Flores doing everything she can to just make a mess of the breakdown and slow that ball down. Now Colorado can come up with some pressure.
Last foot, Gray.
Northeastern
Find the last foot.
not having a lot of answers here. This is better from Colorado on defense. Northeastern looking to spread it now, going through Muelas again. Good tackle there from Colorado. Going back towards the strong side. Good defense there, but not quite enough. McAlevey gets the best of that. McAlevey goes down the sideline, gets tackled though by Radori.
Stay 9 offside.
So much pressure on the breakdown. There will be a whistle.
Gray.
Referee's time is all for discussion. Calling the captain over.
Gray.
We'll see what happens here, what
Early in the
referee
half.
Raven Jones
2 offsides
says to
here.
the captain.
Another here. That's 3 in less than 10 minutes. Clean that up, okay? Next one, we're in the pocket. 9 Gray, offsides.
So a very clear warning. It looked like initially not happy with previous offsides calls, but now that one was on the scrum half, Michaels, for being offsides. You can see very clearly here.
So touch,
very offsides.
So we've got, help me out here, 22? Yeah. Yep. Touch and goal.
Next one's going to be in the bin, I think, so Colorado has to be extra careful.
What do you have?
Get a look at the Northeastern coaching staff here.
Scrum option. They're very close.
Looking very pleased with what they've done. And
Scrum option.
referee Jones now trying to figure out what Colorado elects to do here. It looks like they will go the scrum.
And when you get into the details of the options in these situations, ball kicked into the try zone but goes out in a touch is something completely different than going out complete in the back of the try zone or going into the try zone and being touched down. It can get so crazy with that, and have a handle on that is impressive as well.
Set.
Yeah.
Hold.
For sure, and the referee just has done such a good job of clearly communicating every step of the way. You're starting to see the wind pick up. You can hear it a little bit in the mics as well. Well, Colorado sees a nice break from McDonald, who has come on in this half. Ball squirts loose, but is cleaned up from the Buffs. Colorado continues to play on. Sees a gap back inside, takes it herself, is Curtin.
A high tackle first. No. A high tackle. Back 10.
You can see, looks like these gusts of 22 miles an hour winds have picked up. You see it on these flags here. Trying to figure out exactly which way that's going on the field, but that is going to have an impact in these last 30 minutes. I mean, look at that. I mean, there hasn't been a ton of kicking in this match, but certainly plays a factor into this. Colorado continuing to play ball, trying to get into their attacking half. Cleaned up well from Radori. Radori, look at that speed! Radori can't be caught. Radori still going. Finally tackled from Russo. Russo gets back on her feet. I thought she had the poach. No release, says Jones. Let's take another look at that, Lance.
And once she gets to rolling, it is dangerous. Absolute great tackle, but no clear disconnect by the tackler. Jones, referee, is right on top of it. Great call.
Advantage.
But Russo steps up again.
Indeed.
Advantage, Gray.
Colorado continues to have the advantage. Now they're storming into the 22. Can they make the most of it here? Looking to go hands, but sees the shooter, so keeps it herself. No rolling away from Northeastern, stuck in the breakdown. Jones is not going to like that. Now quickly gone, Dugdale. Dugdale takes it. Dugdale slicing through. Dugdale gets even closer to the try line.
Offsides, got it.
Del Fierro gets that ball off, and it's an offsides call.
Here.
Jones calling it how she sees it. Almost thought she was going to stop play for a second. But now, Dugdale's got the ball. Looking for her options. What's she going to do here? Quick tap here. Gets that ball out to the Storm runner, Bador.
Last foot, Red.
Dugdale continues to play it out.
Away, Red, no hands.
Can Northeastern stay disciplined here? Looks like there's plenty of space out wide. Will they get it down? And it will be. Captain Noel Bear finally gets the first points on the board for this Colorado side. And you just knew that was coming.
We can't hear
Colorado with the first points of the match. 54 minutes in.
We've had not just offsides. We have a lot of penalties.
And I want to walk through the highlights, but I want to hear the ref.
Right here in this area, okay? Yeah. Thanks, guys.
But what you've just seen was Colorado bear witness to the first try of this national championship game for Colorado. She had an opportunity to make the pass, but so close, and the better option is just to guarantee the points. Colorado, after multiple penalties from Northeastern, finally find their way into the try zone, not releasing on the tackle, offsides in the middle of the field, not rolling away, giving Colorado the opportunity to finally get points. And it was well worked by Colorado, amplifying the pressure with each phase and finally getting well-deserved points that I feel they probably should have gotten the first half, able to push into this deficit that they find themselves in, adding 5.
A long time coming just to get those points on the board for Colorado, and we got a good look at the gusty winds that have rolled in. Now you're seeing the fans putting on some extra layers. It's dropped a bit in temperature, but how about this? The first points for the Colorado side. Who else would score this but Noel Bear from Colorado Springs, the senior, studying creative technology and design engineering. She has really led by example. That's now 3 tries in 2 games for this Buff side. You can continue to hear the wind rolling through. Certainly had an impact on that kick. Helps lift that kick in the other direction now. Colorado back with the ball here, taken cleanly. Northeastern having now some discipline errors. We'll see how that factors in. This ball hits the deck, but is picked up. Simple little bounce pass for Curtin. Seeing a little bit more life in this Buffalo side now. I've had to play a lot of ball in this 40-meter in their own half. Looking to just open things up. Northeastern, to their credit, it's been very organized on defense, so not a lot of gaps that they've been able to hit yet. Takes that one back inside, but met with a good tackle from Mahmoud. Now taking it herself.
Tackle!
Still going is DeSalvo, but lost in contact. That's quickly snatched up by Grimes. Now gets it out wide to Jocelyn. Jocelyn, the try scorer, breaks that tackle. Sydney Jocelyn keeps it going, and she gets it down. And just like that, Northeastern quickly responds, and Sydney Jocelyn, a nice little chest bump with her try assist. Sydney Jocelyn, that is try number 2 for her, and now Northeastern will go up another 5.
And with each bit of points they add and every second that ticks off the clock, Northeastern is that much closer to the first ever D1 AA NCR Women's Championship. And she was not going to be stopped. That fin to get space, Sydney says, I am going to score. Jocelyn needs 2, and guess what she does? She gets the second try for her side. She is rolling, and once she got the going, she knew she was in, protected the ball and herself going in to score, and you can see the energy from those Northeastern teammates behind her. Meet me up top, and down she goes. Second try for Sydney, and this Northeastern side is rolling on their way to a championship.
Love the celebrations, and when you go up against your prop teammate, you're not going to win that battle. So that, with the conversion to come, oh, a nice little strike there. Wind carried it a little bit, but just wide there. So will not be another 2 points. That remains 39-5. This one through the outside center, Sydney Jocelyn. Just when Colorado had started building some momentum, Northeastern strikes back, and it all started with Grimes just scooping up that ball very quickly and then getting it out to teammate Jocelyn, who runs home free.
And you can see the fans bundled up just a little bit more as the wind kicks and picks up as we get this kickoff going.
Nothing there? Good. Roll, Gray.
Good contact there from the Buff side. Gotta look to flood those channels. That was a nice little offload, but did not go 2 hands, and cleaned up well from Colorado. That's exactly what they wanted to get things going again. Quickly flying up as the Northeastern defense, and looks like there is an advantage due to a knock-on. So we'll continue to play, trying to pierce through this curtain. Continuing to go. This is a great run from Sophia Tron.
Is over.
They've made the 10 meters, so they'll continue to go. Nice little gap spotted from Flores. Flores has had some excellent carries this match. Now to Dugdale. Getting it out to Curtin.
Yeah, but
met with some contact. That's Hoffman that's been taken down.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can see it. She felt it there. So now Colorado will have some time. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do here. Looks like they are going to go for touch, so they do go to touch.
Got it.
We've got Darian sideline. Darian, what do you got for us?
Thanks, Bree and Lance. I've got a treat for you guys. Down here with me, I've got 2 Northeastern fans. They're feeling good and happy. Eliza and Jada. What a performance by Northeastern.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing their game. They're just eating them up. They're eating it up.
Oh yeah, us dogs, we prepare hard, we run hard, and we hit hard.
The bark runs deep, right? And they also bite as well. Northeastern alums or just love Northeastern?
Just love Northeastern, you know. Like, we're from Boston, and blood runs deep.
Love Northeastern, love Boston sports. Title 7.
Love Northeastern and love Boston sports. Back up top to you, Bree.
Gotta love Boston sports. Thanks, Darian. Loved getting those fans involved. And you talk about some Northeastern alums. I mean, Sarah Levy right now tearing it up on the USA 7 side. They just had a good finish. They placed 4th at Cape Town this weekend. Hopefully Levy is keeping an eye on her teammates or her team. Now she'll be proud to see what her alma mater is doing.
Black captain.
So there will be a whistle here. Quick conversation.
Next one in the pocket, okay? Bring that up now.
Very clear warning, not rolling away multiple times from the Northeastern side. Next one, see maybe a hand in the pocket, but for now they're going to look to execute this lineup. Very tricky in these windy conditions. And it will be going to Colorado.
Line out over scrum. I'm sorry. Scrum. Scrum option.
The fans trying to figure out what's going on here.
I think it's outstanding on the wrong side.
Yeah, they picking out the options for the line out throw, but you mentioned Sarah Levy, who if not already solidified is a USA Rugby Hall of Famer, right? And to have that legacy before and those alums, and then to come out here for yourself and represent it in your time is a big step for Northeastern Rugby, and they're doing a good job with this performance and this season.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Lance, especially with these club teams that you're seeing on display who just give everything to be able to make this happen. Not varsity programs, but to be able to see your alums make it onto the national team scene, and do so well. I mean, talk about inspiration for this next generation here. Colorado now looking to get some more points on the board. Good little gap spotted from Michaels.
Advantage, Gray!
Taken now by Hartzler. Sounded like there was an advantage. Can they make the most of it here? Now about 10 meters, 9 meters out from the try line.
Advantage, Gray!
Going to go forward, Flores with another great carry. Another advantage you hear from referee Jones, this time now through Maya Herman.
Last foot.
Distribute back a little bit. Go Silvas now. Continuing to play off of that advantage, and now we're looking to go wide. Can they get it out one more? Is Bear going to release it? And she does. Does she dot it down?
Go ahead, advantage. We're right here. The advantage is gained. Here. Goal line drop. Goal line. No, it's just.
And it was held up, trying, not able to get it down, Lance. It looked like it might be, but talk about that defense.
Sure.
And I mean, the margins of that, there's an arm underneath it. It's an arm underneath her the entire time. You can say that on initial contact, she might have got it down, but it isn't as clear as it needs to be. You know, you can't really disagree with the call. Hopefully we get TMO.
We were at here at about the goal line, but high tackle advantage. Advantage is gained. So I was like, yep, advantage is over. So, okay.
So the referee crew just confirming.
So we got.
Sounds like there is a coach's challenge here on whether the advantage was still there for this Colorado side. So they will take another look here.
Yeah.
Yeah. This first camera view that we got is a really strong camera view. That is the only place you probably can say it got down, right in this area here. Because once the players kind of start rolling, you start seeing arms underneath the ball. Right there, you're seeing arms underneath the ball. It's just so hard to gauge in real time, so immediate. Hopefully there's other camera angles that'll give us a better vantage point. But from there, if the call stands is held up, I'm okay with it. If it's called a try, I'm okay with it. It's kind of one of those 50-50, either way, you got to agree kind of plays.
Unfortunately, we don't get the voice of the TMO here, but we'll get the color from Raven Jones and her assistant. Is that enough evidence to overturn the decision? And it does sound like clear grounding. That is a try, and I believe that was Sophia Trahan. Sco Buffs says the fans, and that's another try. Let's go down to Darian here on the sideline, who I believe is right by these fans and able to get in on the excitement.
All right, guys, down here with me, Colorado University alumni. Very exciting stuff, guys. That was off of the coaches challenge, right? A new rule. What's that about?
We have really great coaches. Beth and Gola, they're the greatest in the whole league, and we love them so much.
What does it mean for us to be able to have the coaches challenge? You guys just got an extra 5 off of it.
It's next level, baby.
Hear that? It's next level, okay? But so we're still down, but you guys, they said that they wanted to lead with gratefulness, right? So how grateful are you to be here?
I'm so grateful that I get to come out and watch my team as an alumni. It's amazing. And I'm so proud of each and every one of those girls out there. So
we're proud, and we're going back up top to you, Bree. Thanks.
Love to see that. Thanks so much, Darian, for getting the immediate reactions from what I believe is that Buff alumni squad traveling to Houston from wherever they are now to see their team in action, live, in person. And how about that for collegiate rugby, especially in this historic first ever D1 AA women's final, to have the coaches challenge? I mean, that is really cutting edge stuff here in the United States. Getting collegiate rugby on those replays, that is a big decision there. Colorado reaps the rewards. Now 39-10 is the score. 15 minutes left to play in this D1 AA National Championship. Winner takes home the first ever title, the D1 AA champions. Still all to play for here. Colorado's not going to go down without a big fight here. Scoreline may seem insurmountable, but we've seen this Buff squad. We know the grit that they bring.
We'll bust forward to play offsides. Penalty. Offsides 2.
So penalty call for this Buff side. They were able to retain phase after phase, but they're going to go for a quick tap here, perhaps for the windy conditions. Nice run there from the 8-man. We've not seen a ton of Lucia Hoffman yet in this match. Good to see her getting involved there. There's another advantage going Colorado's side. Good clean hands out there.
Block captain.
And it will go back.
Yep. So we've got 2 high tackles here.
Okay.
2 offsides in a row here.
Right.
Next one's a card on either. Offsides or high tackles, we're in the pocket, okay?
Can I ask who was the offsides one on over here?
There's the whole line.
Okay.
So yeah, here we go. We're here. We're come to the original. We'll go there. Yeah.
Referee Jones being very frank with the Northeastern captain there. Was trying to ask who was offside. The whole line, she said. And now it's a couple of different flavors of infringement, Lance. I mean, we'll see. Will they end up getting the one in the bin? I don't know. We'll see. But Colorado with the possession still.
And if you allow her to say the words, "I'm going to the pocket," those are the scariest words I've heard all day. I don't ever want to meet her and she reach into her pocket for car keys or wallet, doesn't matter. But Colorado back on attack strong here.
Roll black.
Yeah, referee Jones knows how to control the game. You definitely do not want to be on her bad side. Northeastern trying to flirt between, try to stay on the good side of discipline, but play getting too close to a player here, but play will continue on. It looks like that is going to be Chapman, who is down on the ground. Hope that they are okay. Colorado making some meters, but still midfield looking for some initial break here. That's Captain Bear, who's gotten about 4 or 5 meters ahead. What can Silvis do now? Looking to spot some sort of gap. They need some sort of break here is Colorado. Coming at it from immense depth. They've got good setup. Ooh. And that's a good scrum half play right there.
Time's off. 25. Captain. Okay.
You can see the replay as we get the referee comms here.
Right. It's repeated infringement. So, red card. Thank you.
So it will be a yellow card to Northeastern, and of course you know that believe that it's Vicky Hajar who was just trying to get out of the way, but smart play from the scrum half. I'm not sure if Michael was even meant to do that, but look, body in the way, make the referee see that she is in your way. So Hajar to the sin bin.
I mean, a Falcon to the sin bin, that is a combination you don't see that often, right?
Absolutely not. So, down a player is Northeastern. Colorado continues with possession. Can they get some points with this advantage here? Continuing to pass down the line, doing so pretty effectively here. Now we've got a break on the outside. This is through Bador.
Last foot, red, last foot. Back.
Ball doesn't go cleanly, but is still cleaned up here. Nice little pick from Flores. I've been really impressed with Flores' carries. Looking to try to make something out of this defense. Northeastern looking pretty organized here. Looking to try to get it out wide now, but a little bit of an errant pass. Dory here taking on multiple paddles, still not tackled. Great, brilliant individual effort. McDonald plays scrum half, takes it herself. McDonald going through, does she have support? Is she able to get it? No. Quick little poach from Russo, and that's an easy one for this Northeastern side. Looking to get out of their own 22, but they're going to do it through hands, it looks like. Through the two try scorer. Muelas gets taken down just outside of their 22. Continuing to play through. Hughes gets through, finds another little gap.
Hold. Have a head-to-head here. Now you're offside. We'll play the high contact here. We'll play the high tackle. Here.
So high contact there from Colorado. So looks like it was head-to-head, or what we heard from Raven Jones, who immediately blows that up. So Northeastern, a bit of a get-out-of-jail-free card, able to get into the attacking half now.
Yeah, and we've just seen an erosion of discipline throughout the second half of this match. And if Colorado been able to convert any of these moments that's been given to them by Northeastern, this scoreline might actually, put them in danger of, possibly having to deal with the final 10 minutes of this match. It's been a tough bit of play for Northeastern. Hopefully they can find their discipline and end this match the way they started it. Fast, physical, and maximizing the space given.
Totally agree, Lance. And I think we just saw Captain walking off there for Northeastern.
I'm there for you.
It just gets to be a little bit messier here. I mean, I think the big gusts of winds definitely taking or impacting how the play is going. Northeastern now will take a look at their scrum, down 1. So they will keep 7 in the scrum. So they've got to get out quickly. They're try to get that ball out quickly. If you're Colorado, you're trying for an immense push to get that ball back. Losing one in the pack, that's such a big mismatch, but
That's fine.
Northeastern has some trouble, but is able to get that ball out. Jones says play on. Backwards is the call. Looking for someone to get that ball out of the ruck will be Hughes, who takes it out. A little dink through, and that is cleaned up from the number 12. That's Bolin. Bolin has been the glue of this back, doing a lot of the dirty work. Finds her team a few extra meters. Here we go. Steamrolling through Grace Preston now. Preston needs 3 to take her down. Don't think that one's going to go quite to hands. And just when Northeastern was knocking on the door for another one, knock on, Colorado gets that ball back.
Yeah, and it looked like Northeastern had turned it back on. They went more back into what they do. Even had a little bit of skill. Well, not a little bit, excuse me. Let me correct that. An immense amount of skill from Caitlin Bolin with that kick through, that grubber through. That's high level. The regather, the offload. It looks like Northeastern are starting to get a little bit of their mojo back, starting to show exactly what got them to this point and why they had this lead.
Set. Hold
Getting that
hold
mojo back. Here we go. Colorado with the put. Looking to take advantage of the numbers. They're evenly matched out in the back line. Northeastern, again, down 1 in the scrum. We saw the one in the sin bin. It was, I believe, the number 10. But Northeastern doing a good job of containing this Buffalo side. Continuing to carry. Colorado looking for some answers. Will they try for something to get out of their own 22? But ball hits the deck, goes backwards, still on her feet. This is McCaud now. And now a kick through. A little bit of a desperate attempt, but relieves some pressure.
Bring on the subs.
And now we will see some subs come through.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, we've heard so much about how Northeastern has so many subs and so much depth. Now is the time for the bomb squad to step in and see if they can add to this lead or just put their impact on the game. This is a championship game, so having your minutes and spending your time on the field with your mates and being able to showcase the game that you love is very important. So let's see what we get out of these new subs stepping into the field.
A good little farewell moment there. Northeastern now putting the pressure on, but good run here from Colorado. Can they get that fend? That's number 13 now. Well, Bear, who has been instrumental for this Buff side. Can she find another 5 points for her team? A little slow to get up. Again, Flores with the carry. Looking to try to expand it out wide and find some width now. A little dummy back inside, this time through Dugdale. More disciplined is this Northeastern side. Colorado trying to find some answers, but haven't made too many meters forward.
On your feet, Greg.
But still retaining the possession. That's something they didn't have much of in this first half. Now attacking forward. Woo! Puts that defender on skates, gets around them. That's Hannah Bador. But it will be a penalty. It looks like not releasing called on the Colorado side, and yet another opportunity goes begging. Northeastern gets the ball back.
And guess who? Russo. Whenever you need to play defensively on the back end, maybe one of the better defensive performances I've seen from a fullback in a few years. Russo has been taking the ball, stealing the ball, poaching the ball, making tackles, moving from their position And even when she gets called for penalties of not releasing the ball carrier, she's still the threat to take the ball. It's just a minute detail that kept her from getting those turnovers. She showcased so much defensively and done so much offensively from the very beginning of this match. She is having quite the game. And if I had to call it early myself, she'd be my vote for MVP of this match, just off of what she's done defensively and what she's shown earlier in this match offensively.
Oh, such a good point. It's just the minute details, as you said, that she's been doing so well. The timing of being able to get in there for those clean poaches, and then what she's been able to do on attack. The fullbacks today have really showed out. Earlier in the D3 final, we saw Piper Lee also showing out for her side. Early in this match, we saw the battle between Verdori and Russo. Loving some attention on the fullbacks who don't often get a lot of it. But back at it, we have 4 minutes left to play. A huge lead from this Northeastern Huskies, who have been dominant from the start. But can any team, can either of these teams get some points down? Either way, these two teams are making history. Collegiate rugby history, the first ever D1 AA championship final. Away we go. We see a break on the sideline. This is McAlevey, Molly McAlevey, just making it look too easy. Does she have the support going in? Can she get it down? I think she does. Northeastern gets another one, this time through Isabella Hernandez. Oh, and Coach Keith and his side, love to see it. That's another one for the Northeastern Huskies.
And to get substituted, find yourself in the right position to hustle. Multiple players flooding the channels, getting around the ball carrier and finding a place for the offload. And another player who should be given a lot of consideration is Molly McAvery. She has done a lot of work with the ball in hand, and that offload there setting Isabella Hernandez into the try zone is just another notch of how awesome she's played today. Absolutely great game from a lot of these Northeastern players, and the 8 is definitely one of those players who raised their hand as well.
It's so influential. We mentioned at the top of the match, she was one that was named to the Rugby Northeast D1 AA All-Conference team, was Player of the Year finalist, named by NCR. But Isabella Hernandez, fantastic support there. That was a good strike. Don't think that went through, but Hernandez gets an extra 5 points from Trumbull, Connecticut, the sophomore. Gets her 5 points in the finals. Score is 44-10. Take another look at this.
Not coming in. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is last restart.
And just the leg drive, to stay active, stay on her feet. Everything that was necessary to get the ball into the try zone was done. I mean, like I said before, multiple players from this Northeast side have raised their hand and shown why they are the top of D1 AA rugby here in the United States. The score line aside, player for player, they've played amazing. It's a great showing for Northeastern.
Really has been, and I think this will be the last play of the match. You can hear it from Raven Jones. The clock is correct. Won't be long. Northeastern wants to play ball, though.
Roll, Gray, roll, no hands! No hands!
Will they kick it out? I think that will be all she wrote from Alex Peterson. Northeastern making history, collegiate rugby history. They are your first ever women's D1 AA national champions. Huge celebrations down in Houston as we get ready to wrap this one up. But Lance, just a few thoughts from you to close out what has been a historic match for us today.
First of all, Colorado showed up, had a great competitive match Early in that first half, they threatened in so many ways. Northeastern, just too much, too often, able to find the space and make it happen for themselves. Congratulations to both teams, but congratulations to D1AA champion, Northeastern Huskies.
Let's go down to Darian, who is back pitch side for a nice little interview post-championship finals.
Down with me, Molly McAlevey. Look at you guys go national champions. How you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic. That was a huge team win, and I'm just so excited. We had tries from all across the board, and it's fantastic to see a win as a team.
Tries across the board and also multiple assists for you. I think that's why you got a nice little gift over in the corner, our most valuable player.
Thank you. Oh my God, this is heavy.
I know. Well, you got biceps to burn with it. What was the pattern going into the game?
I think pattern going into the game is just everything as a team, everything that we do. It's together, lifting each other up. I think one thing we really set a goal to do is that we have multiple people in the try zone, and we always have support on every single run, and I think we did a great job doing that today. And it was always there. If someone got a breakaway, there was someone ready to score that ball.
Anything to say to the fans? You actually had fans who just love Boston sports, so they came down here to watch. Anything to say to them?
Go Boston, baby!
You heard it here first. Northeastern here with Molly McAlevey. Back up top to you guys.
History made in Houston. The Northeastern Huskies defeat Colorado 44-10. They claim the inaugural D1AA Women's National Championship. Talk about a milestone moment for women's collegiate rugby. What a match, what a weekend, and what a way to open up a new chapter in this division's history. We have been honored to bring it to you. On behalf of Lance Kavanaugh, Darian Lovelace, our camera crews, producers, and directors at Next Level Rugby, spearheaded by the one and only Ryan Ginty. This has been a production for National Collegiate Rugby. We thank you for supporting the athletes and the programs and the growth of the game. On behalf of all of us, my name is Bree Kim. We thank you again for tuning in. Congratulations once again to Northeastern, your first ever D1AA Women's National Champions. From Houston, we say goodnight, travel safe, and we'll see you at the next one.
Not feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, all your love, all your love. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, all your love, all your love.
Watch all night.
Tell me, why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be.